Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legend Wait for a Dairy Edition. A little How I Met Your Mother reference there. I never actually watched that show. I only know about that joke just because I'm on the internet. Sort of cultural osmosis type of deal. Anyway, uh, today's episode will be, if I am correct, will be the last of the Krogan on in this game. It'll be a pair of side quests where I do have to fight Krogan. And if I'm not very much mistaken, it's the last time I will be encountering Krogan in Mass Effect 2. Mesa. Farthest from the dim red dwarf on Deste, the ice dwarf Myseth has attracted no interest beyond a cursory flyby by automated probe in 1874. No significant resources were noted.
Probe launched.
Does seem like a pretty useless system, frankly. Cold, dim, and shrouded by a methane-ammonia atmosphere, Zesmeni has nevertheless attracted development by Asari mining concerns that service military industries. There are significant loads of valuable light metals present, including titanium and lithium. Titanium is the primary material used in mass accelerator slugs, and lithium is used in the military-grade droplet heat radiators used aboard warships. So,
Launching probe.
population of 620, so still doesn't attract much. Assyria. Though nearly the size of Earth, Assyria contains only 28% of its mass. It has a trace atmosphere of neon and molecular nitrogen, but the predominant carbon dioxide has long since frozen and fallen to the surface of frost. While Assyria has a core of heavy metals, the bulk of the planet's volume consists of water ice. Several unique forms of long-chain carbon molecules have been recovered on the surface, pushed up from beneath the ice by cryovolcanic processes. Assyria has a large rocky moon compositionally similar to Luna.
Launching probe.
Well, that sounds interesting.
We have used half our fuel.
I'm aware, Edie. I can read the fuel gauge. Jonton is a fairly standard close-orbiting Pegasus gas giant, orbiting the star Luzarn at high velocity and heated to temperatures of over 1,000 degrees. Analysis of its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen-helium atmosphere.
Probe away.
I'm just gonna pretend I know what any of that means. Utanta is remarkably close to Earth. Its orbital distance is similar, and while slightly larger, its reduced density yields similar mass, atmospheric pressure, and gravity. There the similarities end, for Luzarn is a hot Class F star, emitting over 8 times the energy of Sol. Yuntanta is a parched wasteland, its water long since boiled away into its nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. A handful of mining outposts dot the hellishly hot surface. The crews remain in underground bunkers, sending remotely controlled machines out at night to do surface work and load cargo for shipment. Population of 230.
Probe away.
Doriae is a large, hot world with a poisonous atmosphere of acidic nitrogen oxides. While the planet is too close to Luzarn for this to condense and fall as rain, this makes the environment too hostile for forms of life more sophisticated than bacteria to evolve.
Probe launched.
I don't know if anyone else pays any attention to this stuff. I sometimes take a quick glance at it. I don't know if anyone else cares about the statistics. Probably not. Zetic. A common methane ammonia gas giant, Zetic is best known for the infamous Cal-Thor camp. Established on the ice moon of Geesis, Cal-Thor was a Blue Sun's hostile environment training facility, run by a cadre of former Batarian Special Intervention Unit operators. In 2168, a cluster-wide scandal broke out when it was revealed that the mortality rate of recruits sent to the camp might be as high as 18%. That is probably a little bit high for training. Investigation by Asari authorities based on Ilium uncovered group graves around the facility containing the remains of several hundred recruits, dating back 2 decades. The camp was immediately closed, and the remains sent back to their worlds of origin. An inquest by the Blue Suns found the Batarian commandos had used harsh training methods, but these were consistent with their own training to join the SIU. The Batarians were exonerated, though Cal-Thor was shut down, and they were reassigned to other units. As the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere of council law, no civil charges can be filed against the Blue Suns.
Probe launched.
Give me a second, I want to refresh my memory on something. So it was 2168 that the camp was found. It mentions that there were mass graves going back 2 decades. The absolute... Yeah, so... Once again, the idea that Zaid... Yeah, found in 2160... Yeah, once again, the idea that Zaid and Vito founded the Blue Sun is not actually borne out by the actual lore of the game. It's something where they directly contradict themselves here. So like I said, I do not like the idea that they were the founders of the Blue Suns. I've said it before in the in Zaid's loyalty mission, but I don't like that idea. And like I said, it makes absolutely no sense with some of the other lore that we discover, such as the Grathor camp. Just having existed before humans left the damn solar system.
Anomaly detected.
Terith is broadly Earth-like with a fatal flaw. It has a relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere, the reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. Chlorine has become a vital component in Terran's plant life. As a defense mechanism against native herbivores, many species evolved the ability to release clouds of toxic chlorine when disturbed. This gas is heavier than the atmospheric oxygen and tends to settle in low places. While avoidable, this has placed Terith near the bottom of the list for colonization. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of a large chlorine swamp. They appear to be coded, though it is not impossible that they are garbled distress signals from a downed civilian ship.
The Vortex are hungry for that. We're just waiting on the weapons at this point. They'll never know what hit them. The Vortex are hungry for that. We're just waiting on the weapons at this point. They'll never know what hit them. The Vortex are hungry for that.
Something on our sensors.
Preliminary scans indicate a high-powered communications relay on the planet. Communications match known blood-pack mercenary protocols. A concentration of Krogan and Vorcha signals are massed inside what appears to be a mining operation. Life signs detected. Unknown species. Advise caution. I did consider doing this mission before Tachanka. going to be fighting Bloodpack, so let's bring Grunt along. And oh, actually, before I do this, do you remember the confrontation between Miranda and Jack after we did both of their loyalty missions? Uh, there was originally plans for a confrontation between Grunt and Morden as well over the Jenna page. There's still some audio files related to it in the source code, but that confrontation itself ended up being cut. Not sure why. Anyway, yeah, you know what? Morden just got his neural shock. Let's give neural shock a try. Plus 25% of maximum shields. Plus 50% of maximum shields. Probably end up, now that I look at it, I'll probably end up redoing Grunt's powers to, I don't know. Inferno ammo is really good. Hard to say if I really need to get him Fortification 4 or not. I don't know. I keep bringing this along thinking, oh, maybe I'll use it on a Krogan. And then I never bother using it. Hey, you remember those guys from Tachanka?
Fog on the planet's surface is interfering with your navigation. The nearby beacon towers may serve as a navigational contingency.
Got it.
But keep him with the shotgun. Just taking a look at Grunt's armor here.
What happened here? Problematic.
Attention all workers. Stop chipping away at this node. There's nothing left here to mine. Move on to the other sites, now. Salamo. So, this is how you make your way through this level. Activate the beacons. They will lead you from one beacon to the next.
Toxin concentrations exceeding safe levels. Proceeding with caution.
So yeah, it just lights a path through the fog for you.
Trouble ahead.
And that ends up being the one of the more dangerous parts of this level is just you can't really see the enemies. Platinum! There isn't really that much to find on this. There's bits of platinum here and there, but you know, you can't kill those things.
Hostiles to the right.
Kind of lucky you don't have to fight the giant ones, I guess. Though it might have been kind of fun. Don't seem to be doing much damage with the medic. Maybe I should switch back to this one.
Why were they here? Signs of recent fighting.
Attention all workers. Fall back now. Evacuation shuttles are on the way. Anyone not at the gathering site when the shuttles arrive will be left here with those damn bugs. I don't know, I would find that fun to fight.
Hostiles!
What's next? Enjoy.
Alright, so the Quixen are just really hardy. Salamo. I can't get any more Vorcha from Omega. Garm has his own problems. You're going to have to man up and deal with this on your own. Maybe build a beacon path. I bet those damn Vorcha are just wandering off into the fog and getting lost. Sounds likely. Speaking of Garm and his problems, One of the Cerberus Daily News articles, uh, there's a series about a gang war on Omega, which seems like something that probably happens pretty regularly on Omega, to the point where it's hard to say if that even counts as news. Another interesting bit from the Cerberus Daily News. There was a series of articles about a newly discovered insect race, the Kirik, who were actually biotic and had a hive mind. Um, to the point that there was discussion of possibly uplifting them. So, yeah, that's like their hive mind is sufficient to actually like be intelligent,
Trouble!
smart bugs. Just what everybody wants, right? I don't like those things. Yeah, just what everybody wants. Intelligent bugs. Intelligent insects. That's not a scary idea at all, right? Salamo, where are the resources? Are you mining out there or standing around waiting for these Vorcha to get smarter? Our guy and Ilium can't keep the lights off forever. You keep stalling and we'll have a hell of a fight on the way in. And that would make me really, really angry. Talos. So. Huh? Yeah. Went exploring and
Just the thing to help.
got caught up on the ground there. Damn. Some refined platinum. Just a couple of Vorcha who do seem to have gotten themselves lost. Probably not going to be anything back this way, I would imagine. Nope. Did I actually say what Neural Shock does? Yeah, so cripple an organic enemy with pain. So this is, I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, it just organic enemies. You just injure them. It's almost like an overload for organic enemies' minds. It's low enough level right now as to be almost useless. Nice little look at how far we've come. Sounds like gunfire up ahead. Sounds like the Blood Pack dealing with our insect friends. And there's a ship leaving.
Hostile! Enemy charging!
Keep them back.
I'll put them down!
Piece of cake. That, yeah, that Krogan, he started off, way closer than I was comfortable with. That, I could have done with him being just a little bit further back, right? Not entirely sure what that did. Encountered unclassified hostile alien species. Eliminated Blood Pack forces. So yeah, it's I mean, we know what they are. We encountered them on Tachanka. Which tells me, like, and I'm not a fan of the. I know why they sort of reuse the same species on both planets. I'm not. It's not ideal. Does make me wonder if the Krogan brought the harvesters and Quixen from this planet just to make their own planet that much more dangerous. Wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. I feel like it might have been better if Grunt's loyalty mission, and Morton's for that matter, I feel like it would have been better if the Quixen and Harvesters, especially the Harvesters, because those things are massive, if they hadn't shown up on Tachanka. Alright, so where to next? Shrike Abyssal Zaychel System. Alright. While I'm on my way there, I talked briefly about the Kirek. The intelligence aliens that were discovered. There were two other new species that got mentioned in the Cerberus Daily News that never actually appeared in game. There's a planet called the Ralloy from planet Terves. They are an avian species. And there's some articles very early on in the Cerberus Daily News. There's some articles about them being welcomed into the galactic community, along with a reference to H7N7 avian flu, which I think is a reference to, was it the H1N1 avian flu? Some sort of avian flu that was going on, or some kind of animal flu that was going on, animal-themed flu that was going on right at the same time that the game came out. So, nice little joke there. Vem Osca, a Jovian gas giant, Vem Osca, Weeping Witness in Hyperion Bolus, is a low-density hydrogen-helium planet with 35 moons. Later this year, 33 of the moons will be visible from the planet's surface in a conjunction, an event that will be recorded by space probes from all over the galaxy. That does sound cool.
Probe away.
And there were also articles, a series of articles, about an alien ghost ship that was found to be full of AIs. The alien race had 8,000 years. It's 8,000 years old. The alien race had downloaded its consciousness into computers. There was a power failure that was threatening the virtual civilization. Aphras, a unique discovery. Aphras is a heavenly twin, a planet in a star system that has not one but two worlds of sufficient mass to retain a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere within the habitable life zone of its parent star. Fossil evidence shows abundant vertebrates and evidence of a sapient terrestrial avian species in its Bronze Age. However, the only trace of contemporary life on the planet is that of single-celled organisms in its seas. All else has suffered from an extinction event, a series of massive impacts that vaporized vast quantities of water and lofted dust into its atmosphere. Early theories suggest that this event was a collision with a fragmenting asteroid have now been discounted. Early theories that this event was a collision with a fragmenting asteroid have now been discounted. The impact craters were aimed directly at habitation centers. Reapers don't normally target Bronze Age, so that is interesting. Possible that they might have been wiped out by another species in one of the previous cycles. Tozal Nim. The sister tragedy to the extinction event on Aphras, Tozal Nim was the rarest of groups, a second garden planet within the same life zone as Aphras. Not as old as its sister planet, its fossil evidence indicates it was home to abundant and vertebrate sea life. However, similar craters to those in Aphras created a dust shroud that killed 99% of biota on the planet. The even spacing of the craters indicates a coordinated, simultaneous attack from points around the globe, rather than an asteroid collision or a supervolcanic scenario.
Probe away.
Ooh, element 0. Nice. Always nice to find that. And Zada Bond. Anomaly detected. Scans show a crude base established on the planet's surface. Communications match known blood pact mercenary protocols. Numerous life signs matching Vorcha genealogy detected. The base's material resources match our data on weapons manufacturing components.
Launching probe.
Can't even read the description of the planet until I've done this, I guess. Alright, grunt again. And... yeah, let's go with Thane. He can pop my warps. Or he can warp my, you know what I mean. He can blow up, he can detonate.
Power source inside the base. it is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Yeah, rearming.
Stick with you with the shotgun. You're probably fine with the rifle for now. Callus, you'll get your resources when they're good and ready. You want to come mine these rocks yourself? Everything will be ready for the attack. If you'd got me the additional Vorcha I asked for, it would have been done by now. Salomon. Teammates, not necessarily friends. Very nice. Very scenic. When we get lower, I think we'll be able to see the water actually moving. Callus, I'm sending back 2 of the Vorcha you sent me so that you can see what I'm dealing with out here. I suggest you not arm these morons. These piss-poor shots are more likely to blast the broadside of one of your generators than hit their intended targets. Maybe once you understand what I'm dealing with, you won't be so quick to mock me when I ask for some goddamned assistance. Salomon.
Incoming!
Where are they? Oh, they're down here.
One falls.
Oh, hey, there's still one over there, too.
One falls.
One more.
Whoa! Heh. Grunt getting a little ahead of me there. Probably had the right idea, frankly. Callus, some of my Vorcha have gone missing. I need more if you expect us to get this work done on schedule. I don't care how you get them. Ask Garm for his extras. He has to have some cast-offs that are good enough for mining duty.
Hostile! Headshot!
Oh, hey, medkit. Convenient. Yeah, this is easy. They did put a lot of work into making some nice scenery. This planet's got some nice scenery. It's a pretty little planet. And I'm already pretty much done it. Oh yeah. I forget that I have Paul. It would have actually been, and Singularity actually would have been really useful.
Time to fight! More for me! Watch it! Going to and Krogan charging!
I mean, he can charge all he wants, but he couldn't get to me from where he was. I didn't even mean to do it that way. Convenient,
That
though.
merits a second look.
Yep. Yeah. Nothing really here.
We need to leave.
You say so. Conveniently, it waits for you to leave before it blows up.
Oh, what's this?
Nice boom. Demolished blood pack weapons production facility. Decimated blood pack Vortis soldiers. Heavy weapons ammo plus 90% heavy weapon ammo capacity. That's a lot of heavy weapon ammo. The good thing about it is I still haven't actually used the cane, but if you can get 100% heavy weapon bonus, you get 2 shots with it, which is a lot, considering 1 shot is enough to kill pretty much anything on normal difficulty.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
The only enemies, the only times where 1 shot from the cane isn't enough is on Sanity, the Thresher Maw on Tachanka, and, well, that would be spoiling. Okay. One other
No
enemy.
messages for you, Commander.
Oh. From Cerberus Command. We have decrypted and analyzed the data you recovered from the relay on Terith. The resources mined on Terith were being sent to Zadaban, presumably for use in weapons manufacture. It's clear that the Blood Pack is planning a large-scale invasion. Disrupting the operation on Zadaban will go a long way toward delaying or preventing this invasion. If you do this one first, then then you get a message sending you to the other one. You can do those 2 planets in whichever order. Alright. And, minor side quest to drop off here. Anyone that I never brought with me? Sure. Can do heavier damage with warp ammo. Or I could do heavier damage with shockwave. Let's go warp ammo for now. I can redo it later. Trying to think if there's going to be any missions worth bringing her on just for warp ammo. Don't think I've got any, with one major exception. Don't think there's really much in the way of barriers left. So I'll leave, I'll just go with the heavy one for now.
And show those Turians who's boss. What are the children? Probably 5 years.
Counted 13 guards since we came in. They afraid someone's gonna invade this planet? The less they have, the more they want to protect it.
I mean, less worried about someone invading the planet, more worried about other Krogan.
This Baron could track you anywhere on the planet. Don't touch anything.
Tally, you got anything to say anywhere? Don't see anything
Things
from
would
her.
last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
Eyes straight ahead.
Anyway, need to talk to this guy.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
Always glad to help.
Give me a reason.
Did I talk to Tally already on this planet? I feel like I shouldn't have talked to her at any point. Maybe she doesn't have anything to say here?
Heart so much grand. No. Can't argue with the results, though. We'll be eating thresher steaks for months. You don't have the plates to try.
Ah, here we go.
This world is nearly destroyed. And for the most part, the Krogan have done it to themselves. We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they had.
But let's hope not.
Then let's end this. Heard the humans going after the collectors. Damn. If I killed a Thresher Maw on foot, I might sit and bask for a while. That human must love a good battle.
Yep.
You hear that the tank bred and the human killed the Thresher Maw? Everybody's hurt. Hasn't been done since Rex himself.
Oh, forgot to mention, but after you do Morton's loyalty mission, when you come back here, Edie tells you that the remaining members of Clan Werelock, mostly women and children, have been brought into Clan Erdnot.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright, and I'm gonna go check if doing those two missions has opened up the last set of videos on the Shadow Broker's base, so I'll be back in a minute. Yep, last set of videos. So. I wonder what Arya's. Looks like Arya's shaking her head.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
Drinks or an interview?
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
Damn! That guy got lucky.
Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel.
What you doing there? Telling people to torture? Telling them to violate civil liberties?
David Anderson, Citadel.
Nice shooting. You're a counselor. You should have bodyguards with you.
Praetor Gavon, Omega.
Okay, he seems a little bit freaked out.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
She didn't get punched this time. I have a minor objection to this one. A minor potential objection. It depends on what they were going for. If it was... like, if this is sort of to humanize Kalisa, then that's fine. You know, show that there are people who like her. That's fine for me. Let's just pause this. But if it's, like, intended as sort of... because a lot of people interpret it as sort of a gotcha. You know, like... oh, she's... yeah, she speaks at, like, comes across as all so pro-human, but look at her making out with an alien. If it's that sort of thing, if it's meant to be sort of a gotcha against her, then that feels like there's a level of xenophobia and maybe even homophobia if we're supposed to dislike her for this, like if this is supposed to be something that is held against her, then that just gives just an element of xenophobia and maybe homophobia. I prefer to interpret this as, she ain't all bad. She might be a tabloid journalist, but she's not a human supremacist, and she's not all bad. That's how I prefer to interpret this.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
Where the hell even is this?
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
I like the other Asari cheering Athena on. And it, Krogan father. She knows headbutts.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Well, this looks promising. Straight up exploding? That seems unlikely. Even they're like, damn.
Elias Kellum, Citadel.
He belongs in prison, Bailey. Don't take bribes from this guy. He's terrible.
Miranda Lawson and Jacob Taylor. Lazarus Research Station, ship now defunct.
Up until that last angle, this does feel like it could be taken from security footage from the from Lazarus Station. That close-up on Miranda, though, that's just, that is a reminder that this is a cinematic, not actually, and different from regular security footage.
Garrus Vicarian, Omega.
Also, Miranda and Jacob don't even get a badass video. Okay, this one I like, because this one is, it's footage from somebody's camera.
Arya T'Loak, Omega.
And that is all the videos. So we finished that. We're actually just about finished with the, while I'm here, the last of the investment opportunities. Or not last of them, but mission report ready. Success! Citadel journalists are now reporting live from the Terminus systems. Blue listed. This was a smear campaign against Blue Suns. Failure. The Blue Suns whip up an advertising campaign to counter your bad press. This was the war on Karshan. For some reason I forgot that one was a failure. Failure. Several Karshan nations have acquired WMDs that tip the balance in their favor. I forgot that one failed. For some reason I thought it succeeded. Success! Your agent warns Binary Helix about a Citadel inspection a week before it happens. Arbitrator, the garden world of Anhur went through a bloody political rebellion a few years ago, and a depressed economic climate has rekindled old grudges. Set up neutral ground for peace talks to prevent the colony from slipping back into a civil war. I actually forget completely if this one succeeds or fails. I think it succeeds. A rapidly growing cult called the Followers of the Exalted Light of the Word is gaining a foothold in Omega. Send agents to infiltrate the controversial religion and siphon off donation money for yourself. Again, I don't remember whether that one succeeds or fails. We'll see. Alright. So this time we'll do these 4. Kasumi Goto, skilled break-and-enter specialist. Sentimental, impulsive risk-taker. Investigate lover's death and connection to Alliance skin. Poetry logs. Anonymous poem logs. Haiku by Kasumi. Breathless, glinting skin. Muscles working in rhythm. Cloaked desire watches. Looking at me now. His indifferent eyes smile. I am a puddle. Beautiful and good. Punishing with his kindness. Jacob is perfect. I like this poem. The first one is creepy, obviously. It's her just saying that she spies on Jacob while he works out. The second one, I love, I am a puddle. And then the third one, Jacob is perfect, just sort of completes it. Personal correspondence from Kasumi to Methatu Polari, Blue Sun's Omega. I understand from my sources that you are looking to expand your collection of antiquities. These are the items I currently have in inventory. I was originally commissioned to obtain them, but when payment was not forthcoming, they became mine. The prices on all items are open to negotiation. In your case, I may prefer favors over credits. Please use the same secure channel to respond. Inventory. Domed ceremonial headdress, Batarian. Circa 5788 BDIC. Da Vinci Mona Lisa, human, circa 1505 AD. Complete works of esteemed poet Zeso Thal Basranak, first folio edition, Quarian. The Koh-i-Noor diamond, loose, human. Yeah, the Koh-i-Noor, that is honestly kind of a big thing to have, like a big deal. I forget what that one is. Give me a second to remind myself on that one. Yeah, it is one of the largest cut diamonds in the world. Part of the British Crown Jewels. Stolen from India because goddamn British. Frankly, it should be returned back to India. But, obviously, the British are really goddamn awful about returning the shit they've stolen from other places. They suck about that. Turian battle spike, approximately 3,000 years old. Origin unknown, believed to be one of 2, but missing its pair. And actually, speaking of the British stealing shit and then never returning it, Cerberus Daily News article. There's a Cerberus Daily News article about the University of Ceres, which is on Thessia, agreeing to return some Solarian artifacts that were taken from Manavai, a Solarian world, 400 years ago. They'd been petitioned to return them. The reason funnily enough, in this case, one of the reasons the Asari were reluctant to return the artifact, the keeper of the collection was given those artifacts 400 years earlier for safekeeping. Like, she'd been on Manavai, and friends on Manavai had asked her to take them for safekeeping because there was conflict going on at the time. So she didn't want to return them because to her she was honoring the request of her friends. She was convinced to return them then. When some Solarians made clear how much it meant to them to have those artifacts returned to Manavai, which is a Solarian colony planet. So, yeah, one's a little bit different from the normal, from the British Museum, just grabbing things and keeping them and refusing to return them no matter how often the countries of origin ask for them back. The British Museum can friggin' rot. Yeah, no, they suck. The British Museum sucks. They're just a bunch of thieves. Anyway, continuing on, Thane Krios, Drell Assassin, achieved top ranks in Hanar training programs, responsible for 1-hour massacre on Omega. Huh? Advanced Keppel syndrome makes neutralization a low priority. 1-hour massacre, that sounds pretty badass. Kill methods. This is great. Preferred assassination methods. Human. Rear approach, check shoulder to prevent turning, hands to chin and base of skull, neck snap. Alternate. Check and grab shoulder, arm around throat, grip jaw, single arm neck snap. Asari. Front approach, throat punch to collapse airway, arm control lock to neutralize biotics, advanced hip throw, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. Alternate. Warp field on biotic barrier, step past, kick back to leg, or kick to back of leg to collapse knee, step in with knee to spine, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. Turian. Side approach, low kick to knee, grab arm and pull into broken leg lock as Turian leg stiffens in pain response, finger stab under jaw if unarmored or eye, grab head fringe, neck snap. Alternate. Front approach, paired punches to vulnerable plates just below eyes, drop elbow to collarbone, front leg sweep while vaulting over target, spinning neck snap. The Krogan one is amazing. Top approach. Double strike to eye ridge. Slide down between blinded targets' rising arms. Precision nerve strike to throat. Temporary nerve strike to counter blood rage. Quad kick to bend target. Grip each side of skull. Running leap, spinning neck snap. Alternate, bomb. That one is amazing. Like, that is just so good. Medical report. Dr. Chakwas. Lung capacity 42%. Left side lung shows large lesions. Right lung has nodular lesions only. Antibiotic treatment. Now resistant to cipoxidin, melanarin, albucerin. Metastatic progress. Stomach, liver, minor. Heart, negligible at this time. Treatment options. Viable transplant candidate, but refused to be added to list. Synthetic lung generation currently impossible for Drell. Therapy and care. At this time, Mr. Krios should continue getting regular cardiovascular exercise in order to stimulate lung movement and prevent or delay the stiffness that causes lack of oxygen transport. While physical stimulation may also be beneficial in keeping tissue flexible, any injury at this point will dramatically impact Mr. Krios' body and cause rapid degeneration. It is unclear how much longer Thane will be able to serve in direct action. Thane should continue to wear loose clothing that leaves his chest uncovered to prevent moisture buildup that could worsen the problem. Like I said, BioWare put in the work to justify the fan service for the ladies. The Drell eidetic memory is often beneficial in allowing Drell to escape unpleasant scenes by losing themselves in happier times. Or eidetic, I think. Eidetic or eidetic? Probably eidetic, I'm guessing. In this case, however, Mr. Krios should try to restrict the time spent reminiscing, as prolonged sedentary activity may increase the rate of lung degradation. This suggests that what is best for Mr. Krios currently is to continue to remain active and to engage with other team members in order to stay mentally and emotionally stimulated. Hurrah! I wish we actually got to see him engaging with other team members. Grunt, Okir's vat-bred prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian Special Task Group. The location is on my ship, so come and get him, boys. Recent extranet activity. Search summary. Krogan history. Great Wars. Genophage erased. Krogan victories. Okir erased. Great Generals. Tuchanka erased. Tuchanka. Search. not Rex. Battlemaster Shepard. Modified. Commander Shepard. Modified. Commander Shepard Normandy. Animal fights. Modified. Large predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Earth Lizard Rex. Dinosaurs. He likes dinosaurs. Our boy likes dinosaurs. And doesn't have great spelling. Yeah. That's so cute. That there's something so adorable about him looking up dinosaurs. Terminal activity. Battlemaster humans. Erased. Earth humans. As opposed to Martian humans? Human history. Earth Wars. Download 6.1 terabytes news footage. Human general historical conflict. That is a lot of... That's a big file. Search warrior humans. Download 2.1 terabyte documentary footage. Human general historical. Major military figures. Great humans. Modified. Honored humans. Download 0.7 terabytes news footage. Human achievement awards. At least I'm guessing that's terabytes. Great storytellers human. War stories. 0.67 literature. 0.67 terabytes literature. Human writers conflict. Human Homer Kipling Hemingway. Literature. Human writers Ernest Hemingway. Audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises. 14% completed. For Whom the Bell Tolls. 100% completed. A Farewell to Arms. Deleted. Apparently he didn't like the title, I'm guessing. The Old Man in the Sea. 100% completed. Search. Sharks. Again? That's adorable. Searching for sharks? That's adorable. Our big ass murder boy is just so cute. Recent transactions. Catalog order. Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. Purchase. Case Premium 54 ER engine oil. For drinking? Video download. The Madness of Sacrifice. The unauthorized biography of Warlord Akir. Purchase. Economy box. Fish dog food factory tasty bites. Nice. Video download. When Fauna Attacks. Volumes 1 to 10. That's shout out to the old Fox When Animals Attack. Anyone remember those? That's a long ass time ago, right? Purchase. Batax's Hot Fish Spice. Video download. Vanya. Video download. Asari Confessions 26 True Blue. Did he download that because Jacob told him to download that porn? Are Jacob and Grunt sharing their porn preferences? Fornax Special Spotlight. Krogan Edition. Moving on. Purchase. Captain Cosmic action figures. Dar the Krogan Battlemaster with real smash your enemies action. I love Grunt. Cerberus, rogue agency for advancement of humanity founded in 2157. Active in both Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones. Classified as a terrorist threat by both the Citizens Alliance and Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed, 1 year post-resurrection. Activity highlights. For a more extensive list of shell companies, see Cerberus Economic Substructure. 2157, Manifesto published. 2160, Facility on Pragia constructed. 2161. Subject Zero born. CDR Holdings purchased. Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchased. 62. Infiltration of human media begins, specializing in extrasolar news. Constant Times, Scott Examiner, Nascent Galactic Broadcasting Corporation. Additional Cerberus Daily News article note. One of the articles details that Cerberus has been communicating through messages hidden in news articles. Actually led to a wide-scale sort of house cleaning. A lot of journalists lost jobs due to suspected potential, maybe Cerberus ties. Nothing actually known. A bunch of other journalists objected because there was no proof of their connection of those journalists having Cerberus ties, and the firings meant that it opened a lot of spots for Cerberus agents. Anyway, 63. Project Doorway makes forgery of Council standard metacards and identitags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movement. 64. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance. Leaked to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation, stopped by agents in place. 65. Operatives steal antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds and squad fights to the death. Sole survivor divulges little, but names his sponsor Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. 66. Haribon Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces. Models without serial numbers produced for export to prime syndicates in Batarian space, Terminus systems. 67. Cerberus agents among humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. 68. Assassination of 22 Solarian crime syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. 69. Trapdoor experiments on Isari captives with Omega and Enkephalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 milligram active ingredient for each 25 kilograms of body weight. Under 7.5 milligram dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3 to 5 Citadel standard days onset period. Powers return in 2 to 5 set standard days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. 70. Nanosurgery on Subject Zero successful. Omega and Enkephalin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to install other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. Gross. 71. Pope Clement XVI, assassinated by a rosary beads coated with sodium nonacetate and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. Replacement, Pope Leo XIV, has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians, Regenephage proves useful for strategic alliances against Turians. 73. Inez Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Frontrunner, Claude Menno, assassinated. Charles Saraceno, much more tractable. Not anymore! Radium placed inside office chair of Systems Alliance parliamentarian Artyom Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election much cheaper to manipulate than normal process. Cerberus-backed candidate loses. Winning candidate approach found susceptible to bribes. Michael Moser Lang, approached by operatives in militia community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact severed, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name. New Cousteau. Hope that's not Officer Lang. I'm pretty sure we met an Officer Lang in CSEC. Young guy. Oh, this would have to be. This couldn't be the same guy. He was too young. Yang was the Lang that we met was Pretty much just a kid, a rookie CSEC agent. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Yang Jiang. Okay, yeah, definitely a different guy. Resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap allows passage of financial reform bill allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting among vice premiers a bonus, as Lin Yi alienates Politburo Standing Committee and his chances of election to the Citizens Alliance Parliament are dashed. 77. Successful acquisition of Light and Shadow Pictures' proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine. Capacity to forge photorealistic videos is now unsurpassed. Yeah, that's definitely starting to become a real problem in the real world, too. It's gonna just get even worse. Matriarch Tilia Eraza targeted with Omega and Kaplan. Claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers failed. Voice in citizen legislature considered diminished. 81. Military arm creates posts on planet Binthu. Pretty sure that'd be the one that I destroyed. MSV Anaxara sabotaged. Catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fueled by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL, all hands aboard lost. Turian hierarchy hawk Raherix or Civis killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. See competition details for more recent activity. Phew. Delusive Man profile. Cigarette smoked today? 4. Drinks consumed today? 7. Daily Skyball score? 160-0. 5th consecutive perfect game. Suit worn today. Julian Vorn. Light linen blend, 2200 thread count. Single button closure, besom chest pocket, 5 interior pockets, 4 button cuffs, side vents. Built-in protection from close-range weapons fire. Plum. Sexual liaisons, past week. Sunny Shalani, Alien Entertainment, sexiest human alive. Brooke Carragher, Skyball champion. Vela Vicious, Fornax Dream Girl for 2185. Stacy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Matriarch Trelawney, twice. Messages sent today to Citadel, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Thessia, Palavan, T'Chaka, Micron Fleet. So yeah, the elusive man can get it. Clearly. The fact that he had sex with Matriarch twice, that I don't know. That feels like it's maybe set out to set him up as a hypocrite, but I don't know. How does he even get? I don't know. So I'm gonna have. There's going to be one more file to come. So I'll read Captain Bailey as well. CSEC Captain, survivor of Reaper attack on Citadel, prefers dealing with Sekiro War's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. For sure. From Captain Bailey to Sekiro Ward officer mailing list. Subject: new recruit basics. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. 2. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega is enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's news network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Bailey. Incoming correspondence list. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC Officer Captain Bailey, Zakara Ward Citadel on 5/23/2184. Summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet, front page stories, sports, arts, and entertainment. Email from his ex-wife, cancelled visit to the Citadel. Aw, sad. VIP Looters, Dark Side of the Colonies, a Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlen Golta. Report from Detective Napadu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera 41 F5-F5JA-YF. Hope we pass that along. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin re cancellation of service from Zakara Ward to Tasery Ward. Request for backup from Captain Keithern of Tasery Ward. A note from Tasery Ward Intendant Sonal Buresh expressing Sovero re loss of officers Lambert Yungira and Bretna Samalda to gunmen on Tasery Ward. A request from Captain Keitham to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from Citadel Zakara Ward to Tasery Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place. O'Hara's Bar and Grill, Level 16, Zakara Ward, Northwest Corner Booth. Email from ex-wife, gang member shootout, Bailey's Health. Alright, and that will do this episode. So I am now done with all the Krogan stuff. Next episode I'll do some more, You know what? Next episode, let's move on to a bit of DLC. Let's do, let's do Project Firewalker. Yeah, it's not a very good DLC. Anyway, that'll do for this episode regardless. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.